Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Last class we saw the concept of furrents, many different forms, starting from dum kita taka tari kita taka dum kita taka tari kita taka taka tari kita 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 taka taka tari kita taka, which had different varieties. I taught you. I also introduced few other phrases. Tit thang kita taka tari kita taka taka dum thang kita taka tari kita taka talang kita kita taka taka tari kita taka kita taka thang kita taka tari kita taka. These are all the combinations which I taught you. Today I am going to teach you more friends, combined furrents, which will help you to get to speed certain phrases which you have not got the necessary speed. Meaning this had repetitions of kitataka. These lessons will have repetitions of takatari kitataka, interluding with new combined strokes. So combination will help you get a speed on masterly phrases like kitataka, takatari kitataka. So let me begin today in praise of rain, what has been written by Thiruvalluvar, a two-liner. We will go with the noble thought. The very purpose of this is to ensure I teach you some values of our ancient culture. So I chose Thirukural, which is a good media because it talks about varied disciplines and about how one has to lead life and the importance of rain, sun, and the importance of God. It talks about various subjects. Last few classes we have been covering on the importance of rain. The first few classes we saw about how we need to be devoted to God to get noble thoughts. So let's go forward with few more two-liners in praise of rain, and then we'll see the meaning and get into the class. Dhanam tavam irandum thangaviyan ulagam vaanam vazhangadu enin. This is what the Thirukural states, and the meaning, Agandra Periya Ulagil Malai Peya Vittal, Pirarukkaga Seyyum Dhanamum, Thanakkaga Seyyum Tavamum Illai Endra Agividam. If we are depleted with rain, if rain doesn't show mercy, whatever we do as donation to others, and whatever we do as a meditation or prayers, it will not have any meaning. It becomes meaningless. That's what Thiruvalluvar says. Rain has got so much of importance. With this noble thought, let's get into the classes. Now, today I'm going to teach you 8 different phrases, and each is unique by itself. And as I told you, in each phrase, kitataka or takutiku, takatari kitataka will be interluded. So it improves your skill. It improves your familiarity with the instrument. That's the advantage you're going to get it. The first one, dim kita kita dimitaka tarikita taka dimi kita kita dimitaka tarikita taka. These are the 2 sets of phrases you're going to learn. Positionally, let's see how it goes. Dim kita kita dimitaka tarikita taka. This has got 4 parts. Dim kita, kita dimi, taka tari, kita taka. Dim kita, the position is dim thanam. Kita taka, it's how you say, but positionally is takutiku. Then this last phrase is taka tari kita taka. So it's a combination of dim thanam takku tikku taka tari kita taka. 4 distinct parts, 4 syllable phrases combined together. It's a big phrase. That is the position. Rita is again chapu for easier. When you recite and play, it's easier to say. Ta chapu, you can say. Ta ta chapu, you can say. Ta tha rita, it's easier for you to tell. That's the purpose. That's the first phrase. Its friend is dhimikita kita dhimita kathari kita taka. Dhimikita, how you play? You start with ta. It's a lesson by itself. Ta ki ta ki. That is dhimikita. That is dhimikita. Ta ki ta ki, first part. Second part is taku tiku, which is tha ki ta ki. Don't confuse dhimikita and taku tiku. Though when you are telling tha and ta, it's a slight difference. You have to understand that. Tha, T-H-A, tha is the left, T-A is right side. So you should not get confused. Ta ki ta ki. Ta ki ta ki. Takka tari kita taka. When you play together, dimmi kita kita dimmi taka tari kita taka, it will sound like this. Now we learnt independently. Dhim kita kita dhimmi taka tari kita taka. Dhimi kita kita dhimmi taka tari kita taka. So this is the continuity. You should get this continuity to play both the phrases. When you play both the phrases, the effect is good. When you play with a little higher speed, let's see how it sounds. Little higher speed. Like that you should get. Again, quickly, these 2 lessons will become another 2 lessons if you replace takathari kita taka with nakathari thari taka or namtha kita kita taka positionally. Like that you have to play with nakathari thari taka. So these are the first 2 phrases you have learned. Let's get into the next 2 combination. Tak kita kita dhimmi taka tari kita taka, tari kita kita dhimmi taka tari kita taka, tak kita kita dhimmi taka tari kita taka, tari kita kita dhimmi taka tari kita taka. These are again the next 2 sets of phrases. How do you play tak kita kita dhimmi? Ki thanam, that is the tha kita. Takku tiku, taka tari kita taka. Tari kita, kita kinam. Takku tiku, taka tari kita taka. So, tha kita kita dhimmi taka tari kita taka. Ki thanam, takku tiku, taka tari kita taka. That's the position. Ki thanam, takku tiku, takatari, kitta taka. Tari kitta, kitta dimi, takatari, kitta taka. How it goes? Kitta kinam. Kitta kinam, taki taki, takatari, kitta taka. These are the two combinations. So you have learned now 4 phrases. Now we saw 4 different phrases. Dim kita kita dimi takatari kita taka. Dimi kita kita dimi takatari kita taka. Tak kita kita dimi takatari kita taka. Tari kita kita dimi takatari kita taka. Positionally, only the first part you have to concentrate, because that's the only changing part. The rest is constant. Dim thanam, takku tikku, takatari kita taka, you know already. So that's the combination. Dimi kita kita taka takatari kita taka. Positionally, taki taki, taki taki, takatari kita taka. The third, ki thanam, taki taki, takatari kita taka. Kitta kinam, taki taki, takatari kita taka. So this is how the lesson is structured. The first 4 phrases. The first 4 phrases, what you need to do further, you need to repeat it and get it in one single go. Dim kita kita dimi takatari kita taka, dimi kita kita dimi takatari kita taka, tik kita kita dimi takatari kita taka, tari kita kita dimi takatari kita, ding kita kita dimi takatari kita, dimi kita dimi takatari kita, tak kita dimi takatari kita, tari kita kita. Like that you should get expressively and also play on hand. You should get it on hand. These are the 2 different exercises and homework which you need to do, which comes only by practice. Now the same 4 phrases you can play replacing takatari kita taka with namta kita kita taka. So you will get another 4 phrases to practice. Now let's go to the second half, where you're going to learn 4 more additional phrases which are beautiful in sound quality as well, because it involves chap, dum and nam, which are resonant vowels. So you're going to get into a beautiful phrase now. Talang kita taka takatari kita taka. Positionally, talanam, taki taki, takatari kita taka. Together, when you play a little faster, like that it sounds. Whenever you end with a combined stroke, what I taught. It can be a tham, or it can be a deem, it can be a dit. Whatever combined stroke you learn, it gives a good finish, because you're completely wrapping it up, wrapping up the phrase which a finish with like a period in a sentence. It ends with a note. The combined stroke helps you demarcate that you've completed one set of phrases. Now, its friend, talanam kita taka takatari kita taka, takatalan tadimi takatari kita taka, takatalan tadimi takatari kita taka. How you play? Dumki talan. Takatalan. That lan is again two syllables. La, so it is 5. Takatala, okay? Takatala, so which is 5 syllables. Tadimi. Tadimi is nothing but kittaki. Takatari kittataka. Here alone, the pattern changes. In the previous phrases, it had 4-4 breakup. Here it is 5 and a 3, which is somewhat it's lilting. Tumkai talan. So the combination is Tumki talan, kittaki, Takatari kita taka. Again I will repeat, this is a little trickier. Domki talon, kitaki, takatari kita taka. The lawn is 2. Domki talaan. So it's 5 syllables. 4 la is one more hidden is there. Kitaki 3, 5 plus 3 again it's 8. Takatari kita taka is again 8. So it becomes a good phrase. When you play these two, talanam geta taka taka tari geta taka taka talan tadimi taka tari geta taka, it sounds beautiful because the interluding resonant sound makes it brilliant. When you do it in a higher speed, you appreciate the beauty. It's how it sounds. Again, these two phrases, when you replace takatari kita taka with namtha kita kita taka, it becomes additional 2 lessons for you. So you have to practice with that as well. I will play once in the lower speed. You can practice a number of times to get to higher speed. That's what you have to do. Okay, when you slightly increase the speed. Like that you should get. Okay, these are the next set of phrases. The last set of phrases is again very good. Dondonana kita taka taka tari kita taka takita dim tadimi taka tari kita taka dondonana kita dimi taka tari kita taka takita dim tadimi taka tari kita taka. This also is reverberant because you have dum and nam combination and nam taki dim. You're going to get the combined stroke nam and dim. I'm introducing into this phrase, which is also very good and it also sounds brilliantly. So let's learn step by step. Dundum nam nam taki taki taka tari kita taka. That is the positional. Dundunana kita taka taka tari kita taka. That's how you have to say. But when you play dundun nam nam, 2 times dum and 2 times nam in a reverberating way. Like a march past, you will hear. That's the beauty of the sound. Dum dum nam nam, taki taki, takatari kita taka. The last one, takita dhim tadimi takatari kita taka. Positionally, nam taki dhim. Nam taki. Those are independent strokes. Dhim is a combined stroke which is dum and dim together. Nam taki dhim. Because of the reverberation, this dhim is also 2 syllable. One is hidden within it. And kitaki. Tadimi is nothing but kitaki. Takatari kita taka. So the effect is Jekyll and Hyde, Tom and Jerry, Ramu, Somu, like Friends combination. If you are looking at playing these two, is Dundum Nam Nam Kita Taka Taka Tari Kita Taka Takita Dim Tadimi Taka Tari Kita Taka. That's how we should get. So now you have understood 4 different sets of foreign phrases, one with takatari kita taka, one with namtha kita kita taka, making it 16 sequences. and I'm going to play the 16 sequences together, and you need to by heart this, ensure that you get it in one full flow. I'm going to express all the 16 together, and then I'm also going to play all the 16 together, and you should also by heart it like that. Dim kita kita dimmi takata rikita taka dimmi kita kita dimmi takata rikita tak ta kita kita dimmi takata rikita takata rikita kita dimmi takata rikita tak talon nam kita dimmi takata rikita takata kita long ta dimmi takata rikita tak dungi nam takita takata rikita takata kita dimmi takata rikita tak dim kita kita dimmi taka kita kita tak dimmi kita kita dimmi taka kita kita taka tik kita kita dimmi taka kita kita tak badidina kita dimmi taka kita kita taka talon nam kita dimmi taka kita kita tak taka talon ta dimmi taka kita kita taka dungi nam taki taki nam tak kita tak kita dim ta dimmi nam taki kita taka ta. This is how you have to recite whatever the way is comfortable to you. But when you play positionally, you have to play as I taught you. That can be a deviation, as you say, whatever is comfortable, that's fine, acceptable. But as long as you play, when you're playing, you should not play different positions. Whatever the way I taught you, you have to play. I'm going to play slowly, then I'm going to play a little higher speed, and then you have to practice. You've seen how you have to play 16 phrases without a break. Initially you might think 16 is too much of a thing to remember, but actually I've taught you the method of how to remember it. It's relational. You have to group 8 phrases into 2 each, so it becomes 2 into 4, 8, and when you substitute takatari kitataka with namsa kitataka, it becomes another 4 sets. So the 16 become 4 sets, and it's easier to remember. When you group 2 phrases together, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde. When you play one, you should always relate to the next one. When you play the third, you relate the 4. When you play the 5, you relate the 6. When you play the 7, you relate the 8. Like dim tanam taki taki tata rita kita taka taki thanam taki taki tata rita kita taka. If 2 of you have learned these lessons, you should play alternatively like a game. Like you need not have to play the same phrase. Your friend can play the alternate phrase. When you play the 3rd phrase, your friend will play the 4th phrase. You should remember like that, like a game, and get involved into this rhythmic play. So you're actually playing a rhythmic sequences. You actually should enjoy playing this as you play any other game. So when you go into the sort of relational mode, it's easier, your memory power increases, and you will be able to play for a longer time. That's an advantage of an art. And your learning skills will also improve. Your concentration will also improve as you can do your homework, as you can do all your whatever you need to by heart. like say poetry, an English poetry by Shakespeare or anybody, like it's easy for you. With that, I'm going to end this class with a beautiful Tirukkural in praise of rain, and then I'll see you in the next class. நீரின்று அமையாது உலகினின் யார் யார்க்கும் வானின்று அமையாது ஒழுங்கு. What is the meaning of it? நீர் இல்லை என்றால் எவ்வுயிரும் இவ்வுலகில் வாழ முடியாது. மழை இல்லை எனில் மனித வாழ்க்கையில் ஒழுக்கமும் இல்லை என்று ஆகிவிடும். So what does Thiruvalluvar say? So without rain, no living being can live. So we have to live very disciplined, and rain teaches us to be more disciplined. If there's no rain, people also behave indifferently, and let's pray God and let's have good thoughts and ensure that we get seasonal blessings from the Almighty. With this good thought, I'll see you in the next class with very interesting and complex phrases in store for you. Cheers.